Hello, and welcome to Combos and Chill Absolute Shenanigans sessions. We are here after a long time,
Yeah, it's been a
and
while.
it's episode 99. I'm your host, Dirty, and this is my co-host and my wife. She's a Phoenix.
What's up, my people? It's
How
been
how
so
you
long.
guys? How yeah? Tell us.
It's been
Yeah,
a hell of a journey.
we've been away for a long time.
Been through a lot of shit, and yeah,
Yeah,
finally coming out of sort of a hibernation, technological
there
hibernation.
a lot of things happened to us that we don't even know from where we need to start. I mean, my our last episode was with Mark from Disaster Theory, the American
Yeah,
nu metal band,
yeah,
and that was in September, I think, 24th of September. So
yeah.
after that, I had to pause the whole thing because my band was writing new music, and we had to do the video shoot and stuff like this. So there was a lot of things piling up already.
Exactly.
So uh, couldn't dedicate time for convos, and plus.
And at that time also, because end of year is usually
Mm,
stressful for my work as well, it was, both of us, we kind of got really busy. So he kind of helped me out and said, okay, we'll try breaking it up, but it was not working in that schedule.
yeah, it was not. I
So,
mean, anyway, that's why we had to take all this. What? How many months is it from October till now?
yeah, dude. Yeah, it's been a
It's
while.
yeah, it's like a good 4 months?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, 3 months.
3 months, yeah.
3 months.
Three.
Three,
But it
four
feels
months.
like a
Yeah.
long time.
No, brother. Thank you very much. We're not interested. uh,
I should be the mod so I can take
yeah.
care of all this shit.
But yeah, what we can do. Uh,
So then after that, we, got busy in planning our trip to Turkey.
hey Vix, how you doing? Vix is here.
So,
How you doing?
hey Vix, how are
Vix,
you?
if you can delete that comment from this bot or whatever, thank you
At
very much.
least
Yeah.
I'm so happy we have a mod now.
Yeah, thank you very much, Vix, for joining us.
hmm I
Uh,
really miss her. She's
yep.
our beloved niece. Um, oh yeah.
Oh, you cannot see
Oh,
it on your thing.
Okay, we can see it in our chat.
How come?
That's weird.
Yeah, you can see it on the chat.
If she cannot view it, leave it. Kalas. Why you need to
Mm,
bother? So yeah, then we were planning the trip to Turkey. That was so from October with his songwriting and my work getting busy. Uh,
yeah.
meanwhile, By the way, meanwhile we're planning the trip. There is a motherfucking earthquake in
No,
Turkey.
let's go step by step because let's start with whatever happened, and because the whole Turkey thing, it needs its own episode. It's like too
I
much
think
to talk.
yeah, we need to keep just one episode for
Just to
disasters
nag,
of
yeah.
Turkey.
So the thing is that the band started to come back together, and we
They were
wanted
gigging
to.
as well, so
I mean, the gigging started after releasing our latest single, which I think I would not mind showing it to the guys.
Lucifer's Crystal Delusion.
Yeah, we have like a video for it and everything, which again, our good friends at 105 Studios, Jimmy, helped us out with the
It
mix and mastering and the whole thing.
it was
And
fun drawing
yeah,
the cover.
yeah.
Because I've never.
Even the artwork was a
It was
quick
a trip.
thing.
Yeah, it was a trip because I had to do it within few days, and I didn't get enough time to,
Yeah.
make
But we had
multiple
we had
samples.
the
Yeah.
whole idea, the concept that what we wanted to go with, because the song
Yeah.
called Lucifer's Crystal Delusions, which
But I love the lyrics of the song, and it's really accurate to what's happening with the media and everything now, and it has a lot of multiple points of the song where it's just heavy, and it has a lot of my favorite riffs. I even like the EP on YouTube, by the way. I've listened to it a lot. I think half of the views on that is me.
I will not be
I love
surprised.
LCD. I love it.
So other than that, yeah, I got busy with that, and
Yeah.
we wrote the song, we recorded it, we again back and forth for mix and mastering as usual. You guys know.
Mhm.
Other than that, I don't know, Vix. Vix, what are you doing?
I mean, it's not a convos stream unless there is just like
Yeah, we have to have.
we have to
technic-
figure it
yeah.
out on stream.
What is MB Vix?
I don't know what is happening.
Disabled slow mode for this room. Okay.
Okay, so
You
then,
do your thing.
yeah, yeah.
But yeah, so
So-
we recorded the song and we finished it. We got the video out. But again, after that, we had a gig coming up on 18th of November,
Yep.
which again, getting back to the groove and
Also,
jamming the new stuff.
it was
and-
all in between when I was going for my visa process and
Oh yeah,
stuff.
oh yeah, yeah.
So-
we had
So
like back to back.
we
back
couldn't
to back.
breathe. We couldn't breathe at the end of the year at all.
Yeah, it like I was busy with the jam, so going to the jams and coming here, and then her visa thing, which again it didn't take that long, but it was just like the bullshit.
Dude, they just need so
Yeah.
much shit.
Yeah.
Like, I'm a normal ass Indian. I'm not even like a sensitive nationality that you give me this much documents to collect. And like, I had to wait there for like 2 hours till my number even came up for the process. And
Again, because
you know.
she was stressed at work, and that thing was just additional.
yeah, because end of the year, everyone's like, trying to meet targets, and your
Yeah.
manager is breathing up your neck, and you just can't, keep up with the reports they want, and everything has to be finalized on time before the bosses yell. So, I was just coming home with my eyes completely fried and zero brain cells remaining.
Yeah,
So-
that was there, and
Yeah.
it was just a crazy, crazy journey for us. But other than that, how you guys been? Tell us who's in the chat room. I got only my niece here. Sorry, yeah, my niece. Vix is here. Who else is here with us? Tell us what you guys been up to for all this time that we were not around. Because for us, if we want to jabber, we have a lot to jabber, which we
Oh.
will jabber. And after the music thing, what
I'm going to
happened?
use this as my therapy.
After the
like, just
music
talking.
thing, it was the gig.
Yeah, and after the gig,
Which
then
the
after
gig
10
even
days, we flew out. So
even the gig had a funny like a
the
that whole
incident
the whole fight thing that took
with
place.
the bikers.
So I don't know. I mean, this is the second encounter for me with such an event, which
And my
includes
first.
which includes the same group of bikers, which I don't want to name drop. So we wanted to. One of our friends wanted to record the set of us playing live. So we kept the tripod on our table, which it was literally against a monitor. Okay.
I don't think you need to go into the details.
No. I need to say it. And these bikers were sitting behind the monitor.
Oh my god.
So if we wanted to keep the camera on the tripod,
And
the
mind
monitor
you-
would like.
Mind you, I'm sitting right next to the speaker, so
Yeah.
the whole story that
Yeah.
he's telling is happening right next to my
Yeah.
table. Yeah.
So our friend, he turns the monitor towards the bikers, like literally this is the monitor and this is the biker guy. So the biker guy turns it back. It's literally like a cartoon type of thing,
Like children.
Yeah, children. So this goes out like for like 2 times, and then at the end, my friend starts shouting because he was
In his
drunk,
friend's defense, he was trying to take videos of the band performing, and he didn't want the feedback from the speaker.
Yeah, from the speaker.
That was the
yeah.
only innocent reason, and he was doing something good where he got misunderstood, and then it just turned up into a
Yeah.
fight, and I was covered in vodka.
We'll
I
get
was
to that.
drenched
But,
in it.
yeah, but first of all, thank you very much, Carl, for joining us. Still working, but listen carefully. Thank you very much for
Oh,
joining us and
hi!
dedicating
How
the time.
are you?
Mansfield Band, thank
I was
you
just
very much,
talking to
brothers.
him. Oh, that's
Thank
sweet that you
thank
dropped by. That's
Thank
so
you very
sweet.
much. So,
Welcome.
as she said, the fight breaks in,
Mm-hmm.
and the monitor falls, the camera tripod falls, and she's just being drenched with like a bottle of alcohol.
There
the
were-
whole club, like the
Yeah.
whole bar goes into a frenzy.
Oh, I was covered in, I think, multiple cocktails and just freezing my butt off, and I don't know what to do with myself because I can't get out. They
Yeah.
just shoved me into
It-
the wall.
She was like sitting on the side of the table that she was like the pillar of the place was behind her. So she was kind of like locked up there. So we kind of stopped the fight, then it goes outside, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. They don't let my friend in. So it comes to the time that we need to go on stage and perform. And my friend, they just fucking let him in just for like, for the 40 minutes that we were on stage. And the biker guys see that, our friend who had a fight with them, it's very like close to me and shit like this.
And I'm like already having my buzz on, and I'm trying to enjoy myself, and just like vibing to all the songs that are being played.
Just enjoying
and,
the night.
Yeah, and then suddenly out of the blue, this happens, and I'm like, okay, what do I do with myself
So
now?
after we finish, they start fighting again, and they stop it. They start fighting again.
So the
like
rest of the
four or
night-
5 times. Then at the end of the night, we're standing outside the hotel, just saying goodbye to
Everyone kept instigating and stuff, so we were just there like Switzerland, trying to
guy
keep
comes-
everyone calm.
The guy comes is like like movies, like the guy says like I'm gonna kill you like this. He does this to me. It's like your friend, and you gonna get like we're gonna like
Yeah, so
Gonna hit-
at that point, I went
Next
into
time if I see him
went
and
into
stuff.
warrior mode. I'm like, listen,
like-
no one's touching my man.
and I'm like, what the hell, man? He's not like my friend, but okay, I understand, but
Oh,
So-
she redeemed hydrate. Let's drink some.
don't start it. Wait.
Actually, thanks to you, because I felt sick after. Oh yeah, that's another thing. So I've not recovered from my coughing and sneezing.
She since the moment we met, before
That's because
marriage,
you make me laugh till I
she-
fucking choke on my own spit. That's what she said.
Anyway, the
Dude.
guy keeps like threatening me and everything, and like, dude, a good hour we're just telling them, listen, I am not the, I'm not the other side of the party that you need to deal your problem with.
Yeah.
Like, he's like, call him, bring him here. I don't know what. I'm like, it was just weird.
At
like,
one point, I was just
what-
shoving people. I was like,
what
just
to
move,
answer?
get lost.
I mean, the guy was like really drunk, and I
This
know
is-
people.
this
They
is-
have this tendency when they get drunk, they get
You know
more
what?
like aggressive.
Exactly, and this is what I hate, the image of metalheads being at gigs, and this is why a lot of promoters and a lot of event organizers are a bit scared and a bit I don't know, reserved to have this kind of events, and like because all these, like, no one drinks with that filter that you're here to enjoy, not create a riot, and
I mean,
everyone's
no one.
here for the same cause, just enjoy metal. So if that kind of if they function with that kind of like one message in their head, I think these gigs would happen more often, and more people and more event organizers would take up metal bands performing and actually behaving. It's not just the bands, it's also the people who turn up. It's their responsibility that everyone has fun, we're just cordial, just enjoy. Friends meet up after a long time, and you get to listen to metal just blasting in
Yeah.
a public setting, which is very rare for some people in in this country. So I just felt bad for the organizer, that there were things damaged. He probably had to do all the payments and repairs and everything, and accountable for all that shit. It's just sad.
Yeah, I mean, it could have
Like, I'm
reached,
friends with that guy, and I felt bad for him.
like
when I
it could
left.
have reached to the level of like calling the cops and
Yeah, like,
whoever is in charge.
yeah. So he looks so helpless, and like he's like telling him, he's like, dirty, go handle this shit.
So I'm like,
Oh my
I don't even know what's happening.
Like,
and
you're
I'm
the
like,
dad,
I'm
like, go go.
I mean,
like,
we
take care of your
we
kids.
we were there for an hour, and it was just going on and on and on, and at the end I just like, fuck it.
Yeah.
It's not even my problem why I'm here.
Yeah.
And they started like shoving the drummer, my drummer, around. Like the guy is like 5 feet, man.
Dude, the guy got in it for no reason. It was no one's fault. Nothing happened.
It was just weird. That was the gig.
That was a gig, yeah.
that was the gig. And after the gig, we got home, just back to our day. And we were getting ready for the whole for our trip, which was in 10 days.
Yeah.
Going to Istanbul, Turkey, which
Yeah.
series of events also happened prior to going. Which, for example, is the zipper of the
I
brand
have
new
so
luggage.
Much to say.
The zipper of our brand new luggage just decided to tear up like 4 days before the flight.
Apparently,
If I didn't check it,
these bags are so easy to open. Like, if you just
Yeah.
stick a pen in
Yeah.
the middle of the zipping line, anyone can open it easily. And no matter what company you buy, be it the most branded shit, it's so easy to do this. So.
But the thing is that if I was not paying attention that day, I was
Oh
just
yeah,
walking
you
around
saved
the
our
house.
ass. Yeah.
I was just
yeah,
walking around the house and I'm like, wait a second.
Yeah.
Let me just try the zip.
And meanwhile, I packed it, and because I'm a paranoid person, so I'm like, okay, this
Yes, you
has to be
already
done
packed it. I'm
beforehand.
like,
Yeah.
oh my god.
So I had to empty everything, then go return, buy another one.
Yeah. We did everything in a day, yeah?
Yeah, dude.
One day, just,
I think Turkey's trip
5-6 hours.
exhausted me more than refreshing my soul. You know.
Oh man. So I was thinking to show you guys the video of our latest single, Lucifer's Crystal Delusion. Okay, whoever is here, please.
And sorry for Wix. You can cover your ears.
No, Vix might like it. Anyway.
Is she into math? Is she into?
I don't know what she listens to. She listens to
okay.
lo-fi music.
And she said, "Oh, she likes it. All right."
I'm her uncle. What do you think she would say?
All right. Way to
It's on my
support.
Spotify. Thank you. So we're gonna be playing our latest single from my band Alpha Kenny Buddy. So yeah, enjoy.
You cry for a dime, you're running out of time.
So that was the track, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. Tell us what you guys think in the comment.
So Vix is saying, man, I don't know why I haven't listened to your music earlier. I mean, you.
What do you mean?
It's a. It's a band that I found out before we got to know each other. So, I was into like this new metalish sound that was like rap metal. I couldn't put them in a genre. So because there's like so many facets of different kinds of genres that they have kind of mixed
Ooh.
in together. Like you guys,
Ah, no.
you call yourself new metal, alternative.
No. I don't even know what we are.
Ha, I just said that.
because we started with one thing, that something led to another.
Exactly.
Then we ended up not sounding
like
anything
if you
like
listen
that.
to their album Violent Asymmetry, you listen to Bitch Tears, you listen to LCD, like none of their songs sound similar, or you cannot pinpoint that, oh, that's the genre, because you cannot. If you listen to the whole Violent Asymmetry, there is like slow songs, there's like
Yeah, that was-
fast-paced songs.
That
and
was the
yeah, like it's
early days.
like as a fan, like I can say that I enjoy that kind of diversification in my ears, because
You
I would
just
have gotten bored if it was the same thing.
You enjoy everything.
Well, because I love metal. I don't like discriminate between like, oh, unless it is Limp Bizkit, that too, just the fucking voice. I love the production of Limp Bizkit songs. I love their riffs. I love the feel. I love oh my god, Wes Borland is just underrated. But the minute Fred Durst comes in with his garbage vocals and just ruins the whole vibe, I can't.
But other than that, thank you guys for listening to my song.
Yeah.
I mean my band's song, and if you have your feedback, please throw it in the
Sorry, I
comment
just
section.
went on a rant.
No, it's fine. It's fine. It's just that I like to get feedback from people, just to see. It's kind of a habit. But other than that, yes. So this was the whole project and the recording, and even the video was shot at 105 Studios. Our friend Jimmy.
Mm-hmm.
The video was shot by our good friend John as well. He's a great dude. Which again, it's
yeah,
like
the guys have really helped them out.
yeah, it's
a
like
lot.
a very it's
It's
like
a collaborative effort. Yeah.
because there's another band that the owner of 105 Studio has his own band Reprobate as well, which my drummer is in that band. So it's like a big bag of soup, you can say.
Which yeah, I love that band. I love their song.
Yeah. So this was it, and this was the main reason that I
Mhm.
kept combos on standby.
By the way, Vix is saying whenever I listen to his songs, I'm like, I'm related to this dude.
Thank you.
Yo,
Vix.
by the way, I have these moments when he's on stage and I'm looking at him perform. I'm like, wow, I'm married to him. I've had those moments. Yeah. So I relate to that.
I have the same moments when you draw some shit, and I'm like, oh, nice.
Only her nice? That's it? Such a mediocre reaction.
No, not mediocre.
I'm just kidding,
What
I'm
I
just
mean
kidding.
that is like, oh, at least I've done something right in my life that my wife is an artist.
Oh.
Not in that manner.
Nice save.
Why you always,
Nice save.
Why you always negative?
I'm not negative. You said, wow, nice. That's so
Wow,
like.
great. But yeah, Vix, thank you very
Oh
much,
my
man.
God.
It means the world. Third
Third
wheeling.
wheeling. Oh, no.
What that means?
Like, when there's a couple and there's a third
And okay, the third wheel. No.
person.
It's all good.
Nah, it's all good.
So all this journey was going. I was busy, as she said, she was busy with the whole immigration thing. The gig happened, the fight happened, and then we can now proceed to the turkey section.
Now.
Yeah. So first day, awesome.
Wait. Before that, before we even made the official trip, we got signs from the universe.
Oh yeah. The first signs was the luggage zipper.
It's the luggage zipper.
Yeah.
Then there was
An earthquake in Istanbul.
and a motherfucking bomb went
Oh
off
yeah.
in a marketplace, which is a bit far from where we were, but
It was one of the most
visited like street markets.
touristic areas in Istanbul. So there was a bomb blast there. Then after that, it followed up. I don't know. Was it the earthquake first? Then it was the bomb blast. It was one of these.
It was the bomb blast first and then the earthquake. Because I remember recovering from the news of that whole thing that happened, and I was like, okay, this is just political, it's gonna end, and
Yeah.
like, we're gonna be okay.
So
Then the earthquake happened, and I was like, okay, this is a massive sign.
like it was just telling us don't fucking
And
do.
at that point, I paid for my visa, I paid
Wait.
for all the procedure, I got the
fuck,
suitcase.
visa journey.
Yeah. So, like, I was all prepared and we did all this shopping. I'm like, what am I going to do if we just cancel everything? Like, what am I going to do with
the
these warm
worst thing,
clothes?
why we're saying this, that uh, why there was a lot of signs, even for the visa. You remember for the visa? What they've done to us? I went back and forth between the house and the embassy like 3 times.
So, I took my updated house contract
Yeah.
for this year. Okay, but because I went last year for the visa process, so I took the updated one that okay, I have a residential address and stuff like that, just to confirm that okay, I'm coming back to a place. So he's like, this is for next year, I need this year. I'm like, but the year is ending, what's the use? I'm gonna come back and it's gonna be next. Like he said no, you need to get that document. I said okay. He's out there. I told him, baby, can you please rush? He had to like fast and furious drive,
Yeah, I was like,
drive back to home, search for that one paper. We couldn't find the
Which-
contract for some
which
fucking
this was the
reason.
thing that it got under my skin.
Because we
that
have-
paper was
yeah.
always around when you didn't need it.
And also, I have that kind of thing that you keep one, like all the papers in one place, organized and shit. This one paper we didn't
Well,
find.
it's
We had
still
all
not-
the
we don't
contracts
know.
of all the years, but we couldn't find just 2022.
We still don't know where it is.
Luckily, he found a billing paper. I'm like, okay, this should
Yeah.
be enough because
I found the bill, the invoice that we paid
Oh
for the
my
house
God,
and
oh my
everything.
God.
So then, I mean,
I was
dude,
meanwhile sweating in the office because it's time for them to close by like 4 or 5 p.m. and I'm already there since 2. So
So it went through.
oh,
She
Lord.
got her visa in a week.
Yeah.
And that whole earthquake and the bomb blast was happening.
Yeah.
So we decided, you know what, we went through
Might
all
as
this.
well.
You know,
Yeah.
we suffered this long.
Also,
Let's
another
just go for it.
reason why I went through with the trip, even though I got signs from the universe and I know I had my gut feelings, which I always trust, but because we married in COVID, we never been to a trip
Had,
together.
like a honeymoon.
Yeah, we never had a honeymoon. We never had a trip together. We never got to get out of the country.
Yeah.
So we thought, all right, we've saved up enough. Let's try to, do something for ourselves this year. And what a fucking shit fest it was.
First day was okay at the airport. Dude, to be honest with you, whatever the days we spent together, it was my favorite. But just the arrival.
Shut up.
The arrival and the departure. The departure takes the cake. The departure takes the fucking cake.
I'm permanently scarred by this trip, by the way. Just
Yeah.
FYI. I'm just scarred.
So the first day we're at the airport, everything is cool. We reach there, we get out. My friend comes and picks us up, and it's reaching almost near to like midnight. So we booked through Booking.com, and this was the second place we booked.
Yeah, because the first one, I thought it looked a
Was
bit shady.
iffy. Yeah.
And I read the reviews. I was like, no, I'm not satisfied with this. I picked another place.
So
okay?
we picked she picked the next place. We reached to Istanbul. We go to the place, and I'm like, oh my god, this is
Dude,
nothing like the
It
pictures.
was run down, moldy carpets, moldy furniture. Everything was old. The lift was not working, and
Oh yeah.
it was a 4-story building. We had to carry all of our luggage, and also it was placed on incline.
Oh yeah.
That was
the incline was
insane.
just like this.
My Achilles.
Not like normal incline like you can see gradually it goes up. This was literally like
Yeah, like your foot is just that.
Yeah.
So I've had an Achilles injury when I was working out before. So that thing, like I have a tore Achilles. So anyone who's been through that kind of injury knows when you walk with that, it's like
yeah.
pain. So I was just struggling the whole time. I told him, listen, I can't. And we are trying to search for a better hotel, which is like at least
12
livable.
12 o'clock in the freaking morning.
Morning, yeah. So Luckily, his sister answered, and then God bless
Yeah.
her, she gave us the name of the ones that they had
Which it
used
was,
before.
yeah, it was in the same neighborhood. We were
Yeah.
not far, like 10 minutes drive.
Yeah, I think we were very close
Yeah,
by.
so, and
Thank
by
God.
coincidence, thank God, one room left at that hotel.
Yeah,
Just one room.
that was so weird.
Like, it was just like,
Also, they gave us the room, but they said, "Oh, you have it only for like 5 days out of the 9-day trip we had."
oh, yeah.
So we
yeah,
were
I
like,
know.
"Oh shit, do we have to pack and go to somewhere else?" So that was like the constant.
Like, they just keep you in the fear loop, like,
It was like
things gonna
it was a
happen.
Ferris wheel of just
just stand
bad
by.
luck.
Yeah, it's like jump scare type of standby.
Yeah, it
Like,
was just
keep you
yeah.
on
So
standby.
so then we start like planning our trips, and then
Yeah, we
go
got
out
the room, we
city.
slept, and I told her because she was like crying. I was like, why
Oh,
does this happen?
I had a panic attack because I'm like, I'm in a strange country. I don't have family here. Where the fuck do I stay? It's midnight.
So I
You
told
know?
her, like, from, tomorrow will be nice. I know a few places. You're going to enjoy.
Yeah,
The weather is beautiful.
poor thing. He tried to calm me down so much, and I think I think I'm sane, and I was sane because of him. If I was alone on that trip, I would have lost it.
So she had few good dishes. We had coffee and we had like chai,
Yeah.
a lot of tea. I had a lot of tea. The weather was freaking beautiful.
Amazing.
For us from 40 degrees
Satan's
going,
butthole.
Yeah, Satan's butthole to go
Mhm.
to like, what was it like? It was just lingering between 8 to 13.
Yeah.
I think maximum it was 14 one day.
It was just cold all the time. I was
Yeah.
packed up with like 4 layers of clothing and beanie, and like I've never covered up that much.
Yeah.
Although
I
I've
mean,
been to UK,
the
but
whole
no.
journey, because every day we had like experience, as in like good experience, not bad experience. A week that we stayed and we enjoyed the time together, it was amazing, and I hope
But-
we can keep it for next episode so we can explain couple of things in.
But one
in
thing, I
go.
just want to give like a disclaimer. Anyone that is planning to go to Turkey,
Yeah.
be prepared for the rudeness of the people.
Yeah, they are. I mean, you cannot
The
again.
worst breed of humans
No,
ever.
not in that. No, she doesn't.
I mean
that.
it. I don't care. Put it on the fucking interwebs.
Wait,
I
so
don't care.
They need to have a freaking context of why you're saying that. Okay, there is good and bad people everywhere, but again,
No,
our
it's just
luck-
bad people there.
Our luck.
Try
we
to
got-
save it as much as we can.
We got in touch with a like series of bad people over
You
there.
know,
It
when
was
you're
just-
when you're in a touristic country, you're in the service industry. You're like, oh, welcome
you
to the
should-
country.
Again,
oh,
you should
hi."
not expect. You should not expect.
Fuck you.
You should not expect Dubai level of service.
It's not about
anywhere
Dubai
else.
level.
That-
It's
no, it
just
is.
you, dude. You come to India, people don't treat you like that.
It's not about
Everyone's sweet. They'll come, they'll bring you to the house, eat, like
Really?
introduce you to the
that. So
food.
that means you don't need to stay at the hotel. Just go to any random person's house.
Dude, it is like that in India. There's so many people who lived at my place that I didn't even know.
Don't.
I'm just saying that the hospitality
you are just
is
over exaggerating
fucked.
because the last day's event really scarred you.
Dude,
I was there. I was like, what the hell to do? I'm very
any place there was like a boat or a bus or a trip or a tram or any cop or anything, no one answered us with a straight face or a smile or like, how are you doing?
That's
Or
typical.
like-
So Carl is saying, do not go to Germany.
so there you go. So I like when you ask, you're already
That's the
scared. Like,
thing.
am I gonna find the place I'm going for?
The thing is
and
that
like-
there is some, there are some places. Some people are just like, that's their natural behavior. That's the natural.
It's unnatural.
Dude, no.
Be humans to each other, help each other out. There were
Dude,
a lot there were a lot of like refugees and a lot of random nationalities that were helping us more than the locals over there, and I was surprised. I was like, dude, you're in the industry where you're interacting with people. None of them even bothered to learn English, that you're in a touristic industry.
Yeah, not knowing English was
Service
the bitchy part.
industry,
Yeah,
you're
not-
taking tourists around and you don't know
Fuck that.
English.
All the touristic areas, there were there was a big ass board, but it's written big fonts in Turkish and
Oh.
this thick
Yeah,
font in English.
It's not tourist friendly country at all. None of it is in English. Not even when you buy the SIM of the number, it's not in English. Nothing is in English.
Look at what. First of all, Bleeding, thanks a lot for joining us, man. And he's saying I still prefer chicken dog.
Dude,
Bleeding, what's up, man?
Same, by the
Bleeding is
way,
our
Bleeding.
good friend. He's another Twitch streamer.
I miss him a lot.
Yeah,
How are
man.
you, Prasad?
How's things, man? We should get you back on a session just to catch up, man.
Yeah, it's been long.
Dude, me, Bleeding, her, and Zenesis, Bleeding's bandmate, we're just on constant
We just
sharing
send-
videos on Instagram.
We just send each other most ridiculous, stupid humor, but
Dude,
it's fun.
daily basis. Carl is saying avoid Belgium and France too.
So I guess
heard about
Europe
France.
in general.
Exactly, Carl. So it's
But
that
okay,
type
wait,
of wait.
I've been to UK. UK is not as
Do
rude.
not again as I said.
rude.
Carl,
'Cause maybe it's
Carl,
diverse.
like French people, they're kind of like you feel that rudeness from them. This is part of the
Turkey is 100 times bad.
It's the human nature of that nation.
It's
they're like
fuck
this.
you, Khaliwali. That's how they behave.
I don't think Carl would know.
Khaliwali is like fuck off.
No, Khaliwali is
How do
gonna
you-
leave it alone.
Yeah.
So because they were because I think if you even tell the Turkish people a joke in English, they will not,
Like
they
humorless.
will not like have
and
any
just-
reaction. They're
yeah.
that.
They're so.
tough.
I guess they're so busy in their own life. Like everyone's is going somewhere and something to do.
Yeah.
No one has that time to stop and help you. And like there is that tram card thing.
It's a busy place, man.
There is
it's
that-
a freaking
that
busy place.
tram card thing where you have to get put in the money for using the trams.
Yeah.
And
Like top up your card for the.
there is no one standing there to assist someone. That what if there is a disabled person or like someone who's impaired or something. Like how are you gonna
Last day
navigate through the city?
Last day, our friend's wife, she's like, "Oh wait, you can change the language on."
Yeah, the last day we came to know this.
So the
and that's
thing-
also written in Turkish, by the way.
Yeah. So
Signboards everywhere, Turkish, everything.
why this much hate from Phoenix? Because the last day, what happens? After several times telling the hotel that our departure is this time.
Wait! Don't go to the last day yet.
Where you want to go?
There was a tour we had to book to a city
That's why
called.
I said
Shut up.
don't go through.
There was a tour. Sorry, there was a tour to a city called Borsa. It's a mountain and like a cable car thing, and there's snow and stuff. And I've never experienced snow before, so my dumb ass was like, "Okay, this is a good idea." I did not speak up the whole time he was booking. So I'm usually the person who asks the additional questions and like,
again,
with this comes with water. I'm that person. I'm that annoying Karen. So he just gave his name like, okay, I'm Ahmed and this is the time I want to get the tour and stuff. So they came, picked us up, we went, everything's fine. The chick starts talking in Arabic. I'm like, dude, what? And they put us all together with Arabs because his name is Ahmed.
Oh man, yeah, that was racist.
Just
and I had
because-
the beard and like
And I don't look Indian to anyone I've ever met. So that frustrated me that no one even thought that, okay, let me ask her
But
what
Bleeding
language she
redeemed
understands.
hydrate. Have a sip of water first.
Fucking frustrated.
Bleeding is saying, haha, doing well, guys. Oh my god, the stuff we share, man. Dude, some of it is like, what the hell, man?
Yeah, especially the edits. So
yeah, we booked the tour.
then the whole tour she was explaining about the city, about the landmarks we were passing, and I'm like the history nerd person that wants to know, and
she
everything
was just
is in.
staring at the window and like,
Also,
nice.
the Arabic that she was speaking in, it was not.
I
like
was
the
having a
Khalij-
hard time.
Dude, I was not
pick it up.
understand. I can understand Khaliji Arabic because I'm working with colleagues. I can pick up words and get the gist of the conversation, but I didn't understand Jack. I don't know what nomadic slang
it
was.
It was the Syrian accent, which is
it was
again
so
it's
difficult to
different
understand.
dialect.
Yeah.
So
That was fucked.
What bothered you other than that? There was a
It was
there
just
was an Arab family with like two toddlers and one toddler and an infant.
Oh my god. Oh, there are too many kids in this world right now, and all of them are just
Yeah.
brats, and none of the parents know how to handle their kids.
People should stop breeding.
Yeah,
that's,
dude.
That's the only thing I
Oh
would say.
yes,
Stop
I thought the
breeding.
vaccines would help that,
No.
but
You-
doesn't. Apparently,
when was it,
it's
when
just
was
worse.
it? 2 days ago, we saw
Dude, our
like bunch
population
of
is like fuck now.
bunch of infants in trolleys, and I'm like, wow, they are like
We were
post-COVID
yeah,
children.
all post-COVID children and like toddlers and like you can see the frustration on the parents' face, like they're done.
Oh,
Some
wait,
of
you-
them have jaded faces.
But again, coming back to the tour, what
Yeah.
other than the family and the thing?
Dude, that
annoyed
family
you?
just delayed us to the point where we got back midnight, past midnight, where we were supposed to get back to the hotel at 8
The
p.m.
thing is, those
So-
tour companies, they have contracts with those souvenir shops that they need
Yeah.
to stop by and see if the guests they will buy things. So this Arabic family, I think what how many we had like 10
Dude,
10 spots to
out of the
stop.
10, I stopped at 2.
Yeah,
That's
we
it.
stopped at 2. Yeah.
That's it.
These guys, they stopped at
Every one of
and
them.
they had more than 30 shopping bags with them. I'm like, what the hell?
And if one of them is coming back, the other one's gone. So
Yeah.
the other one goes and searches for that person. And
The
we're just
last stop,
delayed.
they took us to like an H&M or like New Yorker or like one of these brands that they have like good clothing and all this
And
things.
I'm like, damn, I have to pee the whole time.
Okay,
Oh.
that was a like a good pee stop, but they delayed the whole fucking trip back for like a good hour.
After that was the last day.
After that, when we are on the way back to the city, the tour guide, she says that if you guys want to, the trip would be 1 hour and a half back to Istanbul. If you guys want us to take the shorter route, you guys need to pay like, okay, let's say like, $10 each.
And mind you, we've already done
We're
our
like,
payments.
What the hell? Like, we paid.
We
and
paid.
everything. So they cut corners around these places and they
Kind of took advantage
they
of us.
kind of off guard you, like they catch you off guard and like
In
what, pay
Arabic,
or
they
not.
say harami beat. That's what they
Yeah.
are. For
Bleeding,
Carl, how do
yeah.
you translate haram?
Bleeding, how to translate
Harami, like thieves. Like all of them are very selfish. They don't give a shit
Not all of
about
them. Don't-
anyone's safety.
Don't generalize. No, not all of
Dude,
them.
I'm talking about the ones that are there. Yani, the ones that are there.
Everywhere you go, there's such
Like
people.
pure breeds are like that. I have met there was a tea guy near our hotel. Sweetest dude. He's like
He
the
looked like Hugh
Turkish
Jackman.
Arab guy. Arab. Yeah,
He looked like Hugh Jackman. He's
Exactly.
like, whatever
we have picture with him.
Yeah, whatever I wanted to have chat, I was like, let's go to Hugh Jackman.
He was actually in a football team previously.
Yeah.
So he just randomly opened a tea shop and it happened to be next to us. And we were just sitting having a conversation with him. Such an intellectually, sweet guy and just
But
warm
he got pissed off
person.
at the last day when we bought pastries from his neighbor's shop. Then he came to us as like, basically, is like, you idiots, I had that same thing. You could have just ordered it
Yeah,
for
but
me.
we were just nervous waiting for the
Yeah.
taxi. So, anyway, so yeah, this was just like I'm
Again-
telling you, the sweet people that we met were not Turkish. They were all. There was a lady that I was standing next to in a tram.
Oh.
It was crowded. He's in front of me, and she's beside me.
Oh my god, we gotta get banned by Turkey by this end of
Fuck
this session.
them. Fuck them. Good. I'm never going back. So when the train or a tram suddenly starts, you kind of jolt because of inertia. That's a law of physics. So your body's gonna be in motion.
Mm.
So I was holding the
Like one of these,
rods. I don't know
yeah.
what that was. So you kind of lose your balance. So that happened with me, and I was like, I'm already clumsy, and I have zero fucking balance with my gravitational force, which is all over the place. So I kind of lean on the woman. She poked me like 3-finger poke, not even one. Like she had the audacity, like this on my shoulder, and she said,
I mean, I can understand her frustration because her city is full of tourists.
I
man.
have never wanted to bitch slap a person that hard. Like I wanted to remove my, in Indian movies you see the mom removing the chappa, giving one.
Chappal is the slipper.
Yeah, that's what I wanted to do. Like I had to
I mean,
take a deep breath. That's how enraged I was.
The thing is that, you know what? I'll put a pause in this whole Turkey shenanigans and rant because
Fuck them.
we can go and stay and talk about it for like 4 hours straight because so many things happen to us. Like literally so many things. Like
The last day itself is a stream on
can,
its own.
Yeah, we can talk about the last day, which it was, in my opinion, really unnecessary.
And I don't understand.
Prior to that, everything was going fine. We enjoyed our time. We had a peaceful afternoon till we get to the airport.
Like, we are those people that we are very like I'm less problematic. I don't like confronting.
Yeah,
I don't like to
obviously,
hurt people.
no one,
I was thinking, karma, why the fuck are you doing this with me?
no one likes to have problems, especially when they're on vacation.
Like after we came back, I just wanted to shut myself off, just not talk to anyone.
Yeah.
I did not post much. I did not draw anything for like so many years now. So like it drew me into a more of a hole. I didn't want to see any family. I didn't want to see any friends. I
We
didn't.
just didn't. It kind
I
of.
barely messaged anyone before when I came back, and then
It
I
kinda-
apologize that sorry I've been away, but
Yeah.
it's just
It
been a
kind
lot
of
of
killed
things.
killed that thing in us to meet people.
Yeah.
Like we just wanted to stay away from people.
I just
because-
hated humanity so much that you don't have the heart of being okay. Don't be over the board like people pleaser, but at least be a human to people. That's all
Yeah.
I feel people should do, but they don't.
So
So it's
to
just
the-
sad.
Okay, back to the story. Last day, our departure. We tell the concierge that we want to go to Emirates flights. We're going back to Dubai. So and so. We need it at this time. The guy's like, okay, for this airport, yes. For this airport, yes, yes, yes. All okay, okay. The time comes. The guy comes. The cab driver. We get in the cab. We go, and I completely didn't know that there was 2 international fucking airports in Turkey.
And he in the cab, Ahmed's asking the guy. He's like, "You're taking us to Istanbul airport, right? International airport?"
And he says,
He's
yeah.
like, "Yeah."
So, long story short, he drops us at the wrong fucking
He
airport.
drops it at the domestic one.
Not it. No, no. It
It's
wasn't a
Sabiha.
domestic. It was international also, but not going to Dubai. It was going to Sharjah. You understand?
Was it?
Yeah, they
I
had
thought-
flights to Sharjah.
Okay, that's
So
fucking weird.
me and her were like looking at these boarding.
I can't find Emirates
We go
anywhere.
like, what the hell? There's no Emirates. Then suddenly some Turkish guy shows up. Is like, show me your ticket. I was like, you're in the wrong one. But we had like an hour and so to
Yeah.
salvage and get.
And
to
the way this
airport.
guy was talking to us was so offending. He's talking to us like as if we made the mistake and we are stupid and dumb. Like we kept asking the taxi driver, did
Yeah.
not speak English by the way. So
after that, we grab the first taxi we see. He takes us. It was going well for like the first 10, 15
again,
minutes.
the second taxi driver doesn't know English.
Yeah. So this guy had an app on his phone that he used to talk into it with Turkish and then translates
Fuck
it
this
to
guy.
English. And long story short, again, he blows up. Sorry, he blows.
He went over the speed limit because I
and
was
there was
kind of
something
panicking.
on the road.
And because he went over the speed limit, these like old taxis are not meant for going at that speed. So
Yeah.
his tire burst in the
Yeah.
middle of the highway. There's nothing around us.
15 minutes near to the airport.
Yeah.
So we're stuck on a highway,
And
which you could kill someone and bury them, and no one would know.
Exactly.
It's like one of these areas. I'm giving you this image so you
For
can
example,
understand it.
it's like Emirates Road, but those parts where there is less lights and just trucks passing
It's
at high
just like
speed.
there's not
Yeah.
much of lights, and there's no one. It's just trucks and cars. It's
No
just
one
like
stopping for him, no one- we are
pit stop,
signaling.
no signboard.
No,
nothing.
I told him call the cops. He didn't call the cops.
And he didn't have the equipment to fucking
Change the tire. Yeah.
So it was just then.
So
and,
meanwhile, I'm panicking, full blown, crying and like fucking losing my shit.
and in bracket is
Full on.
9 degrees.
Yeah, we're freezing as well.
It's 9 degrees. We're standing on the side of the road, and cars are passing by. It makes you freeze. Oh, dude, bleeding. You don't know, man, dude.
He
it was,
he didn't even call the the AAA of that country until we told him that listen, dude, we need to fuck off. Our boarding time is
Yeah.
within 45 minutes.
So then somehow another taxi stops, but again, braking bad type. Exactly, man.
Yep.
So what happens? The other taxi guy stops and he gets off, and the driver that he blew off his tire goes to this guy, tells him that these guys, they need to pay me. How much we paid him? Like 1,000 dirhams? Yeah, 1,000 dirhams. So I can let them go.
By the way, this is after like the whole trip, so we barely had any cash remaining. We only
This
kept
was-
enough.
yeah. This was literally like few hours before depart.
We
departure.
kept enough only for the taxi and just like emergency.
Just to have grab
like
coffee
just-
or something.
Yeah,
and-
like anything, grab a bite at the
Yeah.
airport or something like that, because it was really late.
So
So
again, now the other taxi driver, we didn't know why that other taxi driver He's panicking, and he's also trying to run away. He actually got in the car and he ran, like, he drove off, and she started, like, just running behind the car and just screaming, please, please. And she was like,
Dude,
she was a mess.
I never begged a person like that in my life.
Yeah.
Never.
It was a really very traumatizing event. So again, the guy comes back. We just tell him, listen, just put the luggage inside your car. I'll tell him how much you want. He tells me this much. He calculates it. He tells it. I'm like, we have to pay it with the with our bank account here.
By the way,
So
that was more than what he had originally told us.
yeah,
Because
it was like
he told us like
quadruple of whatever he
he
was
told us
asking for.
250 dirhams for the
No.
tire repair and the speeding
He
ticket.
said like less
I'm
than
just
200 dirhams.
yeah, okay, less than 200. I'm just spitballing
Yeah.
because it's like Turkish currency what he said. And then at the end when we were leaving with the third taxi guy, he told us a massive amount, and I'm
Yeah.
like, holy shit, like
So-
this guy's going to bankrupt me now.
So we actually went kind of a bankrupt.
I
when
had
we
to
came
change
back.
my code of my card
Yeah.
because of that.
When we came back, we
fucker.
had like we had like what 200, 300 bucks.
Oh, dude,
So-
I never cursed a person
Yeah,
this bad in my
even
life.
me.
I've
So
never cursed.
so we paid him. We got in the car. The other taxi driver, he was an old man. He also had the same app of translating Turkish to English. So he says something in Turkish, then he gives me the translation. He tells me, "Are you Arab?" I was like, "Yes." So he gives me the phone and is like, "You got lucky that God sent me to this area because no one comes here. Second of all, he was threatening me and you guys with knife if we were not paying him. That's why I was leaving." So I was like, wow. Like, why? Everything was going well. Why we had to go through this series of shit events just to get off? Like, why? Like, what have we done? Did we like kill someone or like?
And like I'm a I don't know. I just couldn't.
It's just one of
understand.
these events that keeps you in like in that
Uh,
gray area of like.
It
what the f-
kind of made me less helpful as a person because
Yeah.
I was like, I'm helping, putting out good karma in the world. I'm being a good person, and then what am I getting back? Is this? Fuck everything. And then after all this happened, the whole time my panicking heart is like, I would have had a cardiac arrest.
yeah, she was she was a mess. She was a
Yeah,
mess.
because first of all, we're in a country where no one knows us. And there's no family I can turn back to. There is no other services that are
Yeah.
coming on time because everything we call because we call
And
his
again-
friends.
again-
Wait. We called his friends useless friend. I hate that guy as well. We told him that can you please arrange us a Uber or something. Everything was an hour away, and we
Yeah.
had like half an hour to make it to the airport.
So,
So we got to the airport.
I just told her, listen, you are a mess. Take your time as long as you can. Just get your ass to the fucking.
Yeah, like I'm supposed to run while having a panic attack with the baggage.
I was running with two bags.
Oh god.
And when I reached to the guy, like movies, the guy's like, I'm like, I was like just leaning on the counter like this, like literally the last people to get on the flight, sorry. And I couldn't even tell the guy anything, like I was just breathing. We go to the immigration, again from the immigration, we were just running all the way to our seat to the aircraft. We just sat it was like, fuck it, man. Like,
I didn't talk the whole.
yeah, even me,
I
I'm
did.
like, yeah.
Even when I came back, the family that we spoke to, I didn't talk much. I couldn't.
No,
I just couldn't.
even we were quiet when we were at home. Like, we just didn't know how to
Cope.
cope
I didn't
and
feel
like
like
go
going
back to
out.
normal because it never
Yeah.
happened to me. I've been in Malaysia and I've been out like till 3-4 o'clock and like 4 a.m. in the morning in KL, and KL is a dangerous place if you stay out, and like anywhere can be a dangerous place if you're staying out that late. Nothing happened to me. I mean, God forbid if, I hope nothing happens, but this was really an eye opener for me, and it was just crazy, scary, and realizing that you are standing there, you cannot do anything, the guy doesn't understand you and he's being a dick and you're feeling cold, and I'm like, it was just a rough
So
departure,
yeah,
really rough
it
departure, which again sadly.
and I paid for this.
Yeah, we paid for it. You know, like
The irony
yeah,
of it
she
all.
paid for
I
it.
paid, I planned. It was not even that, we were just haphazard travelers. It was not like that.
Yeah.
We were planning, we were confirming, we were trying to make sure the person in front was understanding. None
Like,
of it was
obviously,
useful for
if you
us.
travel, you would do that. You will not like just go to the person and say, "Oh, you cannot do things spontaneously."
Exactly.
Unless you've been there a couple of times. But it was just a very bad experience.
And knowing that I'm a paranoid person, he was taking extra steps to make sure that nothing like this would happen. And, it would go.
Still, like, I don't know, the gods were like, no,
Yeah.
you need to suffer.
Yeah.
But I mean, that's why I'm telling you, there's
And then-
a lot from
And then
Turkey that we can talk about.
after we came back, it was almost like the last weeks of December. So I went back to
yeah.
work again. It was busy, hectic.
I had to do another gig, which I was like kind
exactly.
of like half-assed because I was like even at with no jam. I just went because our drummer said one band is pulling out. Can you guys jump in? It was a very last notice thing. So we went and we did the gig. I was not not performing that. I didn't perform that well.
And then after the gig, we came to know one morning we woke up and our tortoise that was apparently we thought
yeah.
was hibernating for 5 days, he passed away.
Yeah.
So the year 2022 ended with the worst fuckery that
Finale,
it could possibly do. It was like that turkey was not enough. All these things were not enough. You still have to go through trauma. And Turkey and Biscuit has been with us since, a year and a half.
I know.
A year and 3 months, you can say.
A year and 3 months. Yeah.
So he survived a winter before. So I was like looking forward to he was very strong as a baby tortoise. He was strong.
I still don't know what.
We don't know because
made him
Nugget,
die.
the other tortoise that had passed away, he had infection and like a reason to pass away.
Yeah.
Biscuit was just like he used to sometimes sleep for 4 days, wake up and just eat like a whole lettuce.
Yeah.
That was Biscuit. So we
And
were
like,
like, okay,
he
he's
used to
fine.
be annoying. Like he wants
Yeah.
to get out, so we get him out and everything. So it was
Exactly.
normal. We got used to this routine. And
And he
like,
used to get up, drink water, but not eat.
Yeah.
And
So-
I just felt like, what's happening?
So one day she's getting ready
I
and we're
know.
getting ready to go out. And I was like, you know what? This idiot has been in the fucking tank for like 5 days. Let me just check up on him. I pick him up and I'm like, and I call her like, this guy is dead. It's like,
Yeah.
it was just like, what the hell is happening? And we kept him we kept him a day just to make sure, because apparently sometimes when they go into hibernation, it looks exactly like they're dead.
Yeah.
So it's just like, you know what? It was just like a domino effect. Everything went downhill.
Like my crying bonanza was just going on. It was just like non-stop.
Like, to be honest, I mean, that's why I kept the story as well for the new year, as in, like, it wasn't great for some, and for us it wasn't great at all, because it didn't have like good memories. Comparing to compare bad memories to good memories, like it's like fucking 90% bad memories.
Exactly. So
And,
we just decided to take a bit of breather from everything, and like
we had to.
even now, like talking about everything was difficult a bit, but I got through it.
But I could imagine everything,
yeah.
like back in that
And
moment,
reliving
because
my memories and shit.
Yeah.
But it's just that
Yeah.
after taking that breather, now we feel a bit better and kind of healed from whatever happened. So he asked me, do you want to start up Converse again? I said, okay, yeah. And
we're gonna take it easy.
Yeah.
I mean, for now the planning that I'm doing is gonna be like 4 episodes a month, and it's gonna be on Fridays, because that's the only way we can connect our timing and everything.
Yeah.
We're gonna get guests on board, and we're still scouting who wants to get on, and find people and stuff. Bleeding, thanks a lot, man. Yeah, rest in peace, man. I mean, what we can do. And other than that, so we're keeping it 4 episodes, and we wanted to start the first episode. I mean, this is episode 99. One more episode till 100. which we had plans for the 100th episode, but it didn't happen because of other reasons.
Yeah.
So we're keeping it 4 episodes. We're just gonna we said we started both of us together so we can get the whole chemistry back. And we really missed you guys.
And
again,
also catch you up with the things that has happened and
Yeah.
kind of explain that
there is a lot to talk now.
There's
We
a
have
lot of reasons for our absence.
Yeah,
and
a lot of reasons.
we needed the much deserved
That's
break.
why I said that we're cutting corner and explaining this whole Turkey journey, because we were there for like 9 days, including the arrival
I'm
and the
probably
departure.
missing out 10 more or 20 more bad shit that happened, but we've just locked it behind our brain.
No, the bad. Just because you walked up hills and shit.
Dude, it's not hill, by the way. It's just fucking...
Yeah.
It's that. That's what you're walking on.
The car, you remember he was coming out?
Yeah. It felt like a roller coaster ride.
He was literally like this, just pressing brakes, so he can get on, on the normal ground and fuck
Oh
off.
my lord.
Thank you very much, Bleeding. We missed you guys as well, man. I mean,
you.
and like
That's
a lot of
sweet you to
people.
say.
Thank you. A lot of people, after this whole Twitch bonanza that happened to it, they jumped to YouTube.
Yeah, a
and
lot
shit
of
like
things have
this, yeah.
changed apparently.
Yeah.
The algorithms, or I
Yeah,
don't
the
know
algorithms,
what's
just
happened.
it's just a mess. So we're trying to get back to it and understand what the hell is happening.
Exactly. And I miss going on everyone's stream and the usual shenanigans. And oh my god, I miss Bleeding's characters and the things he does.
Mr. Mon.
Oh my god, I miss Genesis. I miss all of them.
We're really.
I miss Nox.
We miss being around you guys, and again, thank you guys
our
very much.
Twitch community and the family that we have, everyone.
To be honest, we were not
replies.
expecting anyone to show up tonight.
Yeah,
because
we told ourselves, we were like, if there's no one, we'll just try to end it in an hour.
But again, you guys are here, and
you guys stuck around to listen to all the gibberish we had to say. So thank you so much for listening.
Thank you very much.
Our heartfelt
really
explanations.
Really appreciate it.
And us shitting on Turkey,
which we're gonna do more in the other episodes that we're gonna be together, because there's a lot to talk about. Like every day we had, for me, I had amazing time with her, and I enjoyed okay, the first 2 days I was okay, but she was not comfortable.
See,
but after that, when we planned shit together, it was perfect.
Yeah, alone.
Yeah,
not with your...
Even the tour day, you liked it.
See,
when we were together, I mean, we had to go. We had a transportation.
I'm already an introverted person. But when I got out there after COVID and everything, and being in the house, and that change of being in public to that level, and it's crowded, and it's just
oh man,
I have my anxiety, and
I think she was sleepy, and I had to go get a SIM card. Oh my god, man, it was freaking busy and freaking cold. Man, I was wearing 2 layers of jacket and a beanie and just walking fast so I can get the heat, the temperature.
Blood pumping,
Dude, I reached back and forth. And by the way, keep in mind, from the hotel to the main area of walking to the market, it was another hill. So
and my Achilles was no bitch.
So what happened? I did the whole thing. I even told you when I came back. I was like, wow, I did this in 15 minutes.
Yeah. So Carl, for people who live in the Middle East, for us 9 degrees is cold. I know that Germany is really cold. It goes minus degrees.
Obviously, yeah. For us, because as I said in the beginning of the session, going from 40 degrees, 45, almost 50 degrees here in Dubai to, for us suddenly drops to 9. We were enjoying it. I'm not
I was completely up for it.
Even when we used to go out with my friends, they used to take us indoors, and there's heaters and stuff, and we're just
sweating in our jackets.
We want to stay out.
Exactly.
We don't want to go inside.
We are those kind of people that we would huddle up in layers of warm clothing, but we cannot take summer.
I rather wear
and the irony, we live in Dubai.
I rather wear 11 jackets. Instead of wearing 1 t-shirt and fucking sweat.
Exactly.
Bleeding saying Middle East cold is not the same as European cold. Exactly.
Yes.
Our heads to the bone. Exactly.
Yes.
Exactly. And for us, because the period that we were there, it was just, flickering between 8 degrees. And 8 degrees was much more at night.
Yeah, and especially when we were going for tours in these cities that were out of nowhere, or like that island called Boyukada. It's
Yeah,
literally in the middle of nowhere in the ocean,
yeah,
and we
it's
had
an
to go
island.
like an hour of boat ride to get there.
Oh,
I enjoy that a lot. I was freezing my tits off. It was just insane. It was insane, and
because
it's a beautiful island.
everyone was in the ferry, everyone was huddled up indoors,
Yeah,
and two idiots
we're the only ones running
were
outside.
running out like, well, I'm telling you, let's go, let's go. And there will be no place. We go up, there's every freaking seat is open,
Yeah.
and there's like
So-
seagulls looking at us. Is like,
By the way, the seagulls there are the size of dogs.
oh yeah,
I
they're like,
don't know why.
they're like,
Is it because the tourists
this
feed them
big,
like simit? The simit
yeah,
is like
they
the
were
bagel
eating
they
bread.
have.
Yeah, they were eating bread and corn.
Fucking massive, like chunks.
And by the way, dogs are free over there in these
Yeah.
touristic areas. Cats and everything, they're all free. The people feed them, and they're like friendly. But sometimes you remember when,
How ironic is that the Turkish people are sweeter to animals than humans?
well, I actually
I
agree
just
with them.
it just dawned on
I
me.
agree with them. You need to be good with animals. Fucking humans, man. I mean, it's a shit fucking breed. But other than that, we're good. We are very, very happy to be back, and
Oh,
thank you
yes.
very much, guys, for
This was
joining
like a
us.
therapy session,
Yeah.
like talking shit.
Yeah,
You know, like
which still we have to have another 7 to 8 episodes so she can get it out out of her system.
yeah, I have a lot of ranting to do, but
So,
I will reserve it for
yeah.
later.
Other than that, thank you very much, guys, for joining us. Bleeding, Carl,
I
Vix,
know.
thank you very
Thank
much.
you.
Whoever else is watching, it means the world to us that you guys supported us and joined us tonight. I mean, you could have just
Exactly.
go and spend and watch like a movie or something, but you
Yeah,
rather.
anything is better.
Yeah, thank you
But
very much.
yeah, we
And-
stuck around. We really appreciate the company and the fact that we can speak with you guys so openly
Very friendly
and
and
freely.
overly. Yeah.
Exactly. And
But
yeah.
other than that,
My therapy session.
yeah, her therapy session. Other than that, my band is having a gig tomorrow. So whoever is in Dubai, if you guys want to come down to the gig, come to.
By the way, Prasad, when are you bleeding? You need to come to Dubai. I want to see you, like, and meet in person.
Yeah, but, yeah,
Or we can go to
actually,
Bahrain.
I don't think they're gonna give me visa.
Really?
Yeah.
I'll go alone.
Yeah, you what?
Just kidding.
So tomorrow is the gig at 23rd Sport Club and Grand.
23rd Street.
No, 20. Wait.
It's called 23rd Street, not 23rd Club.
Anyway, you guys can go to my band's Instagram at
Doesn't know where
AKB
he's performing.
Exactly. At AKB_official. The post is over there. We're gonna be opening for like a slam band from Slovakia. What's their name?
Slovakia.
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 What's it?
Craniotomy. Craniotomy. I said this before.
Craniotomy.
Yeah.
Craniotomy.
Yes.
Their music's like slam and shit, and there's like a bunch of other bands that they're heavy as well, and we are the black sheep as usual. But it's fun because we
But
like
everyone
this
loves
music.
engaging with the
Yeah.
band because they're the OGs of the scene here, and everyone knows them, even if for whatever reason.
Carla's saying, "Do not go to the wrong airport/club." We need that on a
Oh my
T-shirt.
God, that's
we
fun.
need that on a T-shirt
Holy shit! Yeah,
Yeah.
that can be merch. Yes, for sure.
for sure. Have a badass gig, man. Rip the stage for us. Thank you very much, man. I hope you
Thank
guys were
you.
here,
Thank
and
you.
hopefully one
I
day you guys
know.
come down, or we get the chance to perform in Bahrain or in Germany. It's gonna be and
Exactly.
then Punch.
Manshal Band, why didn't you perform here?
Yeah, well, why you guys don't come
Exactly.
back? Come here and perform. There's a bunch of
I would love to
shows
watch.
happening.
I still have to listen to their whole complete, everything together and their music, discography. and stuff.
Read what Bleeding
said-
is saying.
And then Punch the emo kid in the mosh pit.
Would you do that?
Can I tell you one thing? I don't think that other than the millennials, I don't see any other, they're just uncles in the crowd. There's just millennials for metal gigs.
Yeah, it's
there are
either
no kids.
Yeah, it's either millennials or
Yeah.
before us.
Yeah, so
There's no one like.
so there's no Gen Z or Gen X or I don't know how many generations are
Wait,
there
Gen
now.
X is way before
I don't
us.
fucking care. Also not there. So yeah, it's just millennials, bunch of uncles just headbanging together, having fun. There are like 10 guys and one girl.
Yeah.
That's why
The ratio is
I
amazing.
cannot get into the mosh pit because of that. Because
Yeah.
he's like, dude, no. They're all drunk.
Yeah, they're all
So-
drunk and they just like, hit whatever. And, there were incidents.
Yeah.
But other than that, go to AKB, at AKB_official if you guys want to see the post. And I would appreciate it if you guys come down to the gig because, it's good to be,
Yeah.
playing for, like-minded people who like metal and stuff. And-
Bleeding saying, I'm just kidding. Dude, no. If there was an emo kid, I would punch
and
the
I'll
shit.
talk to an
out of it.
active band burn. And I'll talk to active band burn. What that mean?
Is that a band name, Burn?
And I'll talk to active band burn. Okay. Carl is saying metal is unfortunately that music.
Well, it's kind of accurate.
Oh, wait! You have a band called Burn. His active band called Burn. He's saying, "Let me see if I can try and get you guys down, dude. We would be more than happy, but I mean, my problem will still remain. Which
Wait,
I
I didn't know Bleeding had an active band.
Even me, I didn't know. I thought you.
Dude,
were,
what?
Yeah.
Please send your songs to me.
Did
Why
you have
haven't you
anything
mentioned
recording
this?
Anything? Do you
I've
have?
only listened to Lunicist. You hid music from me?
Come deal with your Bobby. Like, she's angry, like.
Bobby means sister-in-law.
Yeah.
Oh my god,
Like you
sorry.
didn't you brought machi for yourself, but you didn't bring for her. Machi, it means fish.
God.
Oh yeah, you didn't know that Lunasis is
That was
on
funny.
permanent hiatus. Oh man, great band.
That's unfortunate
Carl,
because, dude,
Carl,
the
please check
stuff-
Lunasis, Bleeding's band.
Oh,
Bleeding's
anyone in the
ex-band.
chat, check
Everyone.
Lunasis because they are insane.
If you like tech, death, prog, and it's a mix. I can't fucking gent everything.
Yeah, no, but they're a band that you cannot put them in a
Yeah.
specific genre either.
Yeah.
I love their songs. Oh my
Yeah.
god, what's that? I need to go to the thing and
Wait,
what's my
Bleeding
favorite
is
song?
saying Burn is our live nu metal band. You
New metal.
Okay, I need to talk to you face to face.
Hey.
Okay?
Now your ears
Yeah.
are standing,
Ah,
right?
yeah.
Because he said new
we
metal.
got a full on Insta page and shit. Oh, really nice. Carl is
Send the
saying-
good stuff to me, please, Bleeding. Shuhada. Like, why? Okay, so from Lunasis, my favorite is Grotesque Amalgamation. I have to always go back and check because I keep forgetting the
Yeah,
song's name.
death metal people and their fucking
Oh.
song names. It's just weird.
And there are breakdowns that I wish that just lasted the whole song. I've said it before, I'll say it 100 times. Their riffage is insane.
Yep.
Love it.
But other than that, we're gonna see you guys on
Petition
next...
to bring Lunasis back.
I hope so. But it's gonna take time. We need to bring Zenison
Zenison.
back from Canada. Come back. No need to stay in Canada.
Oh, yeah.
But other than that, guys, thank you very much for sticking around with us. It was a really, 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 really nice evening spending it with you guys. And I hope you guys are staying safe and, best of luck. We didn't get to wish you guys for the new year, so we're doing it a month and a
Exactly.
half later.
We hope that the new year brings you
Yeah.
guys, just
Most
good
important,
luck,
good
good
luck,
health.
health.
Yeah.
I would only say I wish all of you best
Yeah.
of health and prosperity.
Exactly.
Bleeding is saying, Carl, haha, thank you, bro, inshallah, in the future. Satan Bauer. You guys stay safe.
Did
I
you?
was- stay tight.
Stay tight.
Stay tight, okay?
That's what she said.
Okay, you guys take care of yourself. And next Friday is our, our date time for another session. And other than that, give us a follow at Convos and Chill on IG, or just go to linktree.com/convos and chill. You can get all the links to our platforms on Facebook, everywhere. Our merch store, everything, everything. You can get it over there. And give it a follow at She's a Phoenix on IG. If you like any Maori, Black Ink, all this.
I need to
It's all like
shove myself
great
into
tattoo
joining it.
art,
Yeah.
tattoo arts, and even for your home, decor or whatever, you can, just have a look. And other than that, we have a brownie page as well, which
Yeah.
been active for a while, called
Which
Brownies.
I'm gonna bring it back because I was traveling and stuff,
Yeah.
and then all these disasters happened,
Yeah.
so I couldn't.
It's
so-
called at Brownies by Phoenix. If you have anyone in Dubai that they want to have a very nice brownie, we cook it and we deliver it ourselves, so it's home cooked. Other than that, you guys keep safe, and we'll see you guys soon on Friday. Take care and have a
guys.
great weekend. Cheers.
Yeah, bye.
Cheers. Bye.